My name is Ron Sangiovanni. This car we're looking at right here is a 1932 Ford. I found it in Easton, Connecticut. It was a body just sitting on a 32 Ford chassis. It is one of the holy grails of hot rods, the 32 Ford Roadster. But we've drag raced it. We've driven it across America and back to California and back. We've done pretty much everything you possibly can with the car. I think the culture of hot rodding is, it's something that I don't know if you're born with it, but it's a lifestyle. It really is. You know, some of us live it more than others. I happen to be one who lives it more than others, that's all. There are young people here who are in their teens and their 20s who are here looking at what was done then and what we're doing now. And we will be planting in their minds, planting that seed that they will someday, hopefully, get the opportunity to do what we're doing. Maybe find an original old hot rod someplace in a barn. They still are out there.
Well, my name is Dean Chimachek, and this is a 1959 Ford Custom 300 called Jack the Ripper. That was an original drag car at Connecticut Dragway. It started as a promotional track vehicle in 1961 and was turned into a drag car in the mid-60s and raced until about 1970. We found it for sale at a garage around 1994, right on the side of the road, and we bought it and put it away in a barn for about 10 years. And we just pulled it out probably 5 or 6 years ago and restored it. It's a blast to drive. Incredibly brutal and loud and fast and hot and extremely crude. When we got it, they had put it back to a street car, so they put the stock engine back in it. So I picked up a 429 Ford like it used to run, and we bored and stroked it to a 506. It's a full race engine, we put it back in it, and I reupholstered the interior the way it was and just touched up the body a little bit and made it look kind of the way it was. My father and my grandfather all got me into hot rodding. And I've always been interested in making things period correct to the way they were, just preserving hot rodding history. It's interesting. I've seen a lot of the actual people that were around hot rodding back then are the ones making cars now that are more modernized, and they're still progressing through the time of building cars and hot rodding themselves. And a lot of the younger people that weren't around then are finding cars like this, the Starlight Coupe, and preserving them. All the traditional stuff is definitely coming back, kind of rediscovering that whole era and the style and the whole retro theme of it and everything.